What's up, hunters? It's AJ. It is 6:18 on February 12th. I've got legal shooting light right now. I'm going to go and try my hand at tracking some snowshoe hare. I found a spot that looks like it might be good. The habitat looks pretty good from what I've seen on the map and the little bit of research that I've done in terms of what snowshoe hare like. So we've had some warm temps overnight. The snow's pretty soft still, so hopefully I'll be able to find a track pretty quickly. Follow along. So far, only deer and coyote track. I wanted to point this out. We've got a prominent trail right here, deer trail coming in. And we've got this, looks like a small buck track that kind of moves off. And then we've got a little bed right here. So he came in, and it looks like he might have come this way, come in towards me, cut in, laid down, and then right here he got up and hopped back onto the track again, and looks like he took off that way. The thing with these bogs sometimes is when you step, you think the ground's solid and your boot goes all the way under the water. It's a good thing we have above freezing temperatures today, otherwise I'd be turning around, but I'm only out for a couple hours, so I'm going to deal with a wet foot. So I found some pellets right over in this area and a little bit of fresh tracks right around coming up to it. They're not fresh, but you know, the best that I could see in this crunchy snow. You can kind of see it. It's kind of hard packed. There's a little bit of a crust layer, so I'm going to sit here, wait a little bit, see if I see any movement. So this is the tiny bit of information that I'm going off of. I've got one snowshoe hare pellet right there. The ground is pretty firm, you know, so I don't think that they're leaving many tracks today, but I can kind of see they're working all through here, moving around and everything. So as I'm moving, I'm looking for these pellet drops and taking some time. I'm kind of still hunting more than I am tracking. I'm making a couple of steps. I'm stopping. I'm looking at the base of all the trees and yeah, see if I see a snowshoe hare. So tracking without super fresh snow is a little challenging. I was on my way, just kind of heading out. I've got to call it. I've got other things that I've got to get done this morning, and I might come back out this evening, for sure tomorrow if we get some snow. But I'm definitely on the rabbit track. There's, you know, one pellet there, two there, another one there, and then more up there. So I'm just going to keep following this on my way out and see if I can't spook the hare to run about and maybe get a shot off. Otherwise, I'm just going to be heading out and be back at it tomorrow or this evening. Alright, there's got to be takeaways for every day, right? Whether it's the game or whether it's a lesson or just a beautiful sight. So today's takeaway, number one, if I'm going to hunt snowshoe hare and there's snow on the ground that's deep, bring snowshoes. Alright folks, I'm back out this afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock and I'm just going to take a nice walk in back to where I was. I got snowshoes this time and some better boots. I also decided to bring the double barrel shotgun to increase the percentage of potentially getting a hare if I see one. So I've got a better sit pad and some drink, which is just water, and I've got a nice chocolate bar as well, so I should be good to kind of hang out for a little bit longer than I was this morning. I've got plenty of time, so I'll hang out till dark and see what happens. Kind of exploring at this point more than anything, but if I got a hunting license and it's a season, I might as well explore with a gun. And there's a really nice tree with some this right here has got some red belted polypore on it. I believe that's what that is. That's really nice. So I'm just going to mosey on down through this way a bit more, poke around, see if I see any tracks or scat, and then I'll go back and kind of sit where I had seen the scat earlier and see what happens. More than anything, it's just a nice day to be out in the woods. Well, I thought I'd pick up some old coyote tracks, and looks like I was right. Looks like an old kill site. I don't tie too many flies, but I'm gonna grab a handful of this stuff for those folks that I know that do. Keep on keeping on. It's good to know at least There's been something moving through here since the last storm. Keep on keeping on. Look up ahead, and there's another kill site. And that one looks like it might be a little bit fresher. So there's some coyote poop right there. That looks, I don't want to touch it. Let me grab a stick here. It's fairly fresh. Still kind of soft. It's been warm today. This might have changed into a coyote hunt today. I do have my predator call, so we'll see. It's just kind of cool to look and cool to see these things. So I just did what I assumed would be a dying rabbit sound out of my little thing that basically sounds like one of those party things, you know, the little boo. So I just did that. I'm gonna hang out here and wait. Give it about 20 minutes or so, maybe 15, and then do another small one that's just a little more quiet. I did that one pretty loud to see if anything that's far away is gonna hear it and want to come over and check it out, and do another one a little bit quieter, and maybe I'll be walking out of here with a coyote. Can always have more pelts in the freezer, right? I don't know quite what to make of this, other than yeah, that's it looks like a bunch of shit, but that's it's kind of interesting how it's globbed up, and it looks more, you know, there's more vegetation than anything in there. That's kind of interesting. I've never seen something just globbed up like that. Any guesses? Any insights, rather? Leave them in the comments below. It's kind of interesting. I'm back to the area that I was at this morning. I've just propped myself down against a tree, and I've got a pretty good rabbit run, or hare run, right around in this area. I know my old tracks were right over it, so I'm just gonna hang out here for the next, like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll start working my way back in and call it a day. It's about 4:45. I'll let you take a guess as to whether or not I hunted more or napped more the last, like, half an hour, 45 minutes. Pretty cozy, pretty comfortable. So I might have dozed off, and who knows, the hare could have run right in front of me and I wouldn't have even noticed. I'm gonna get up, call it for the day. And I'm back at the truck. Again, not a successful day, but, well, I guess if you count napping as success, then I had a successful day. I did see some good kill sites. Overall, good day out exploring a new area. Was here in the morning, came back to the same area this afternoon. If you liked it, give this video a like. If you want to, subscribe. I'm going to be putting out more content like this, hunting, as well as some instructional stuff for saddle hunting and tracking and whatnot. Thanks for tuning in.